Hello and welcome to the Staffordshire Worcestershire Canal. I just cast out, I poured myself a cup of tea, I put some brown crumb and mixed maggots out there, and I'm watching a little orange tip sticking just above the surface of the water. It's a glorious evening, beautiful summer's day, late summer but a beautiful day. Tomorrow morning, very early indeed, I'm off to the Czech Republic for a European game, so I'll be working at that one. However, that's then, this is now, and my focus and attention this evening is on catching fish. I've got a bite, I've got a fish, and the first one this evening is the first fish that I caught all those years ago that started me off on the journey that I'm still on to this day. The gudgeon. This is what happens when you pour yourself a cup of tea and you're not watching what you're doing. When I hooked into this, before I saw it, I was convinced I'd got either a nice chub or a carp on, because it gave me the runaround. It was a bream though, as you can see there. Perch would always be my target species, or certainly predominantly anyway. And as far as they're concerned, I'm off the mark with a small one this evening. I'm playing another fish. It's giving me the runaround. Is it another bream? I think it might be. They seem to be quite feisty this evening. Yes, it is. And I'll be able to show you, hopefully, when I finally get it in the net. You can hear it splashing around there. It's not a big fish at all. It's got plenty of energy. It actually is quite a small one. And that's why it was giving me a good fight. It was foul hooked in the dorsal fin there. Always, when you hook them any place other than the mouth, they always appear to be bigger than they really are. I tell you what though, foul hooked or not, they're just as slimy. I've had these clothes on now though for a few sessions. They'll be in the wash tonight, ready for when I'm back out again. A few days off with work, football related though of course, as I've said already. The Czech Republic will be my 20th ground, or 20th country should I say, that I've seen football in, and of course it will be a new ground as well. It will be a massive game for the New Saints, because win this one and it's into the playoffs of the Europa Conference League. TNS 4-0 up in the first leg last Thursday at Cardiff City Stadium, and Victoria Pilsen scored 89 and then 90 plus 5 with actually the last kick of the game. We didn't even restart. So those two goals I think will, well, according to the bookies as well, certainly put the Czech side into the driving seat as far as favourites are concerned. If it could have been 4-0 or even 4-1, that would have been a different ball game altogether, so to speak. But we shall see. I'm looking forward to it, needless to say. But I'm also enjoying fishing this evening as well. It's what you do in life, isn't it? You enjoy what you do at the time. Don't wish your life away. It's my standard setup on the canal, small Shimano reel, a Gray's Prodigy TX rod. Got 4-pound Maxima Chameleon, that goes right the way through to a size 16 Drennan Super Specialist. Then I've got a small Drennan Waggler. No wind at all this evening, so a very still canal. And I've got the float sitting right down in the water, just a little tip sticking above it. And I'm having a good evening as well. I'm only here for about an hour or so. The days are getting much shorter, Mr. Bite then. The days are getting much shorter now. But it just means I'll go out a few minutes earlier in the evening, or get up later in the morning, whatever the case may be. The canals are certainly a massive plus as far as I'm concerned in terms of getting plenty of fishing in. If you do what I do and fish most days, and it's only for a short time, then you need those local waters, whether it's a canal, a river, a pool. You could live by the sea, of course, but you need somewhere that's local, because if you've only got an hour or 2 hours, which is my usual time span, then the more time you spend travelling, the less time fishing. It's as simple as that. I've shown perch, gudgeon and bream to the camera. Have I shown a roach? I think I have, but just in case I haven't, there you go. I think I have though. Actually, I don't know if I've shown a roach previously. I fished that many times. I don't know what I'm catching. My mind's gone this evening. Well, I can confirm that I've caught roach, bream, perch and gudgeon in this session. I'll be packing away shortly because, as I've been talking during the video, I've got a very, very, very early start in the morning. It's all about fitting what you can into your life, isn't it? Making the most of it, enjoying it. That's the important thing. We only have one life. We're not cats. We don't have 9. This isn't a dress rehearsal. This is a real thing. Tell you what, I've got a couple of thought for the days there, which I may cover at some point in the future. But for now, as always, if you are fishing yourself, tight lines. I'm getting eaten alive here by these winged insects. Tight lines this week if you are fishing. And don't forget to check out my website. You can always drop a comment there as well.